Hi guys, okay, this is part 2 of video 4 about Maddie's medications and treatments. So, we talked a little bit about her morning treatments, but I'd like to go into more detail now. So the first thing that I do when I am about to start Maddie's morning treatments is I give her albuterol. And this is how I do it. So this is called a chamber, and this is her albuterol. We give her one puff. Her mouth goes right here. Give her one puff. We have to wait 1 minute to give the medicine time to open up her airway. And then we give her a second puff. And yeah, it just kind of opens her up really nicely. If she's sick, then we go ahead and give her a breathing treatment of hypertonic saline. And if she's healthy, then we give her a breathing treatment of pulmozyme. And we do that in our little pari cup. We just open up the top right here, and the medicine just goes right in there. So yeah, the hypertonic saline can last up to 15 minutes, I believe. But because it's kind of new to Madison and it's a little bit harsh, it really makes her cough and gag and really, gets up a lot of junk. We've only nubbed it to her for about 10 minutes. We're just kind of easing her into it. Thankfully, we've only had to give it to her for about 2 weeks on 2 different times, so a week at a time. But it really is helpful to clear everything out, and it's worked very well for her. So yeah, it's one puff, wait 1 minute, another puff, and then we nebulize either hypertonic saline, which is about 10 minutes. If she's not sick, we go right into pulmozyme, which is about 15 minutes to neb. And one thing I'd like to say is I cannot put hypertonic saline and pulmozyme in the same little cup. They have to have their own little cups. And every single time she uses one of these, I have to wash it. So I cannot reuse these cups. In fact, when clinic was first starting us on pulmozyme, the nurse told me that she would rather us skip a treatment altogether than use a dirty neb cup. So that's always kind of stuck with me, and the importance of keeping everything clean. So after the 15-minute pulmozyme treatment, we go into something called CPTs, which is chest physiotherapy or chest percussion therapy. And I'm going to show you this cute little onesie that clinic gave us. So there's 8 different spots that I have to pound, for lack of better words. So on this little onesie, it's kind of hard to see up in the light, but one spot here, on her back, one spot here, one here, one here, and then she's got one under each of her armpits, okay? So, it's 3 minutes, 3 minutes, 3 minutes, 3 minutes, 3 minutes, 3 minutes, and then under her armpits is 5 minutes and 5 minutes. So it's a total of 28 minutes pounding. It usually takes longer than 28 minutes because I've usually got a squirmy baby who doesn't want to sit still. Now, during CPTs, there is certain positionings that respiratory therapy would like for us to keep the kids in, but it was a lot easier when she was just a baby and wouldn't try and move around or get down to play. So nowadays it's kind of like I'd like to keep her in these positions, but most of the time it doesn't happen, unfortunately, unless she's really tired and doesn't really care how I position her. But the front ones right here, they want her kind of at an angle laying to get the mucus up easier. The 2 top back ones, they want her kind of curved over if this is her head and this is her back, to kind of open up her shoulders, like rolled forward. The 2 bottom ones here, they want her laying on her stomach. And then on her sides, depending on which side you're patting, they want her laying and then patting, or laying and patting. So A couple of the positions she doesn't mind it to be in, but she hates when I pound her and she's laying on her belly, or if she's laying on her sides and I pound her. She just, it's easier said than done nowadays, and you're only human. You know, you just gotta kind of take what you can get. So, I wanted to talk a little bit about our routines and everything. When she's well and I'm only giving her her treatments twice a day, then I go ahead and use this chamber for both treatments, and then I wash it at the end of the day. Now this chamber comes off and it comes apart in several different places. This comes off, this twists off, and then this little yellow thing pulls right off. To wash this, I just put it in really hot soapy water and just let it sit for 15 minutes. The inside of this chamber has a little coating of some kind of special stuff, and it helps so that the albuterol doesn't stick to the plastic. So if you're washing it and agitating the inside and scratching that surface, it doesn't work as well. So that's how we do that. This little pari cup, it comes apart in several different places. The elbow comes off, the little top comes off, which, by the way, this little blue part comes off too. I didn't even know that until, I don't know, 5 months in. I know, that's awful, right? So yeah, that little blue part comes off, and this just twists right out. Okay. Like I said, I have to clean this every single time I use it. I can't reuse it for her. I can't share neb cups, so, I mean, sometimes if she's sick, I go through 3 of these a day. 2 for hypertonic, 1 in the morning, 1 at night, and then her pulmozyme in the morning. So 3 neb cups, and if she is sick, I use different chambers or wash the chamber every single time when she is sick. So I'm washing and sterilizing a good part of the day. I actually have a baby Breeza bottle sterilizer, and I absolutely love it. Like, I cannot live without this thing. It's so nice to be able to, you know, wash things really quickly, soap and water, and rinse it off and throw it in that baby Breeza and turn it on. There's 3 different settings. I can have it done in 30 minutes, 45 minutes, or an hour. It sterilizes everything, and then it also dries them. So when I take off the lid, everything is nice and dry. I don't have to worry about it, and it's made my life so much easier. So if you're planning on getting one of those, I would totally recommend the baby Breeza. I also wanted to mention really fast, I neb using the Pari Vios Pro compressor, and whenever you get a new Pari packet of cups, Pari neb cups, it comes with this tubing. We just had her clinic visit, her annual visit, a couple days ago, and apparently this isn't the right tubing, even though it comes in the same packet. Apparently I'm supposed to be using cream colored end tubings. I just barely ordered it off of the Pari website. But I just wanted to let you guys know, at the clinic visit, we've never had an issue with this, but they told us after you're done with treatment to go ahead and pull the little hose off of the compressor, because, you know, because we use it so often, it heats up a lot, and it can actually melt the plastic onto the compressor, and we paid out of pocket for that thing, and it's really expensive, and it would not be fun to have to replace that all the time. So, just kind of as a tip that I appreciated learning and I'm trying to share with others, at the end of her treatments now I do unplug the little hoses, so that it's not sitting on the machine, melting on the machine. So yeah, that's kind of our routine and how we get things done. It can be crazy and chaotic, and I swear I have a fight with myself every single night as I'm laying in bed, like, I'll just get up early and I'll clean everything, and, you know, when I actually listen to myself and let myself win, I always regret it the next morning, because then I'm trying to run and scramble and get everything clean and in the sterilizer and sterilize it on the 30-minute setting, but then it throws off my whole morning and I'm behind, and it's just awful. So it takes a lot of discipline and self-discipline, and it's okay to have the little fights in your head with yourself, but anyways, I guess my whole point to this is, you know, it's worth it in the end, and you know, I'd do anything for Maddie, and I know every parent out there would do anything for their child, and so yeah, I'm thankful that I've got a little girl who teaches me so much, and she's just been a joy, and I can't believe she's almost a year old. I can't believe it. This year has flown by so much faster than my son, I feel like. But it's been a blast, and yeah. So that's basically the video I wanted to do today. I'm not exactly sure what my next video will be about. I've got a couple ideas of videos that I want to do, but I'm just not sure exactly what I'm going to go with. So happy holidays, and we'll see you in the next video.